Simon Woodruff, being the returning officer for the Ealing North constituency, do hereby give notice that the number of votes recorded for each candidate is as follows. Isabel Lucy Grant, the Conservative Party candidate, 14,942. Mina Hantz, the Green Party, 743. Peter John McIlvenna, UK Independence Party UKIP, 921. Stephen Pelham Pound, commonly known as Steve Pound, Labour Party, 34,000...
What?
34,635. Humaira Sanders, Liberal Democrat, 1,275. The total number of papers rejected was 152, and I do hereby declare that the said Steve Pound is duly elected as Member of Parliament for the Ealing North constituency.
Comrades, a little decorum. Mr. Mayor, thank you very much indeed for declaring so well and so audibly. Can I tell you officially that I have discussed with my agent and we will not be asking for a recount. However, I would like to thank the returning officer and to thank all the counting agents, but particularly to thank the members of the Metropolitan Police Service and the security officers who were present at every polling station throughout Ealing North today. I've never known a time when we've had to have such a strong police and security presence. On the one hand, it says something sad about our society and our city. On the other hand, it says something very good about our borough. The fact that this entire election has taken place properly, correctly, and with absolutely no problems. So I thank all of you. And I thank everybody involved in the local authority for all the work they've done to actually operate this very, very difficult election today. I'd also like to thank all of the candidates who stood in Ealing North. This was a fair and decent and honest fight. I respect every one of you, and I thank you for it being that fair, decent and honest fight. Thank you all very much indeed. But, my friends, this is an unnecessary election. It was an election that the country didn't need. It was an election that the country didn't want. Frankly, it's an election that the country can't afford. And I think that the Prime Minister, or the present Prime Minister as of today, has shown once and for all that you cannot take the British electorate for granted. You cannot put party above country. And that's what happened, and that has blown up in her face. As one of my colleagues said tonight, the beginning of June could well be the end of May. But I have to say, Mr. Mayor, we could be back here within a year. It's entirely possible. All I can say is that whether we're back here within a week, a month, a year or 5 years, all I can say is my party, the Labour Party, will be absolutely determined to continue to fight for the best possible deal for the United Kingdom in Brexit. We will not take our eyes off the ball. We will not be distracted. We will continue to try to serve all the people of this country, and I will seek to serve everyone in Ealing North. I'd like to thank those people who did so much work, but it would take an incredibly long time. I'd particularly like to thank John Cox, who's done so much work for us, Peter Mason, Abdiwali Diwali, but above all, the person with the worst job in British politics. My agent, Miriam Rice, who has somehow increased my majority, despite the candidate. So, my friends, it's been a long day. A great many people have put in a great deal of work, and I thank all of you for all that you've done. Paul, I thank you, and I hope that you'll pass on my thanks to all the staff who've done so well. I just reiterate what I said at the beginning about the police and the security people. This was an unusual election, but it was a successful election, and it showed that democracy will never be beaten, that democracy is strong, democracy does have deep roots, and democracy will triumph and always survive. No matter what happens, we in this country will cling true to those democratic ideals. So, my friends, see you in a couple of months. Thank you all very much indeed.